Hey everybody, welcome to another week of Top Chef Chicago.
Yeah, last time,
yes.
Nima packed her knives and she left.
Good, she was a downer. It's time for the quick
So
fire.
I'm gonna make, okay. So they go to the farmer's market or Green City Market.
Yes, and there's lots of fresh ingredients there and people milling about.
And they have to create a delicious entree with ingredients from the market.
But
they can only use 5 ingredients in their entrees.
besides salt, pepper, sugar, or oil.
And that includes anything from the Top Chef pantry.
That's right. Any kind of spices or any kind of...
Can't use it.
Yeah.
Well,
liquids.
you can use 5, but...
Right. So the winner of this challenge is going to get immunity. Very nice.
And they have $25 and 30 minutes
to shop. Okay, so Spike was farting around.
He was like, if I do good, whatever. If I don't do good, whatever.
He was listening to the entertainment. He put some money in the guitar case. You know, he's having a good time for himself. Then Mark.
He was running around like a freak.
He was being kind of douchey to the people at the market. I don't like rudeness.
Me neither.
If you're in a hurry, you know, you don't have to be douchey about it.
So Karma got him back because he forgot his bag of like greens or something.
Yeah, I think he left his greens there. So the guest judge, we must say, is Wylie Dufresne.
Yes.
And he is a molecular gastronomist.
Gastronomist?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So this, I don't know, that's really becoming popular.
It is.
Molecular gastronomy.
Not too much foam though, please. I'll have foam on my cappuccino, but that's, you know, I'm not so sure about foam on meat.
No, depends on what it is.
Well,
I mean, if it's like cranberry foam, okay.
Yeah, that's alright.
What it's like goat cheese foam? What is that? So
Richard tried to be a little bit out there and use eucalyptus.
Yeah, and they were like, "Is this poisonous?"
Not in very small quantities. Yeah, really. What was that? So what's that? I could smell it?
Well, he said it was more for the aroma.
Right.
And Andrew used 6 ingredients, so he was DQ'd.
You F-nut.
Yeah.
I think he almost knew it, too.
I think so, too. He's like, well, as long as it's good, I don't care if I don't win.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
he was just like, oops.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an elimination challenge, so I guess he figured he was okay. So, Spike, they liked his, but he should have made a sandwich because of the meat wasn't as expected.
It wasn't what he thought it would be, and then he didn't change his menu or whatever to fit that.
Right. So another one they didn't like so much was Erik.
Yeah.
His was too simple.
It was just carrots, potatoes, and meat.
Pretty plain.
Okay.
I mean, they said be simple, right?
Yeah, but...
Richard's was oily. It needed to be a little bit more refined.
And he was disappointed.
He was disappointed.
He's kind of in the same boat as the guest chef.
That's right. Same genre of cooking.
Yeah.
So Ryan was in the top.
He was. Well done.
Moist and juicy. Correct. Valerie.
Lots of flavor.
From few ingredients.
Yeah. She knew what she was doing in that farmer's market too, because she's been there like a lot.
Yeah.
She's from that area.
And then Mark with his forgotten bag of green.
But he worked it out with what he had.
The turnip and the peach were a good combination. And they played well off each other. And the guest judge thought that he handled the situation of leaving something behind very well.
So Mark was the winner for the Quickfire Challenge, despite his pushiness.
Yeah. Well, Karma didn't get him back there. So it's time to draw knives. And each of the chefs draws a knife with a weird animal on it.
Ooh.
It was like vulture and bear, and we'll get to it.
We'll get there.
But there's 3 in a group, and they need to cater a staff party for 200.
For a zoo.
The Lincoln Park Zoo, to be exact.
Lincoln Park.
What?
I don't like that.
It's spelled different.
I know.
So you have to base your menu on the diet of the animal that you picked out.
Oh.
That's pretty crazy. They're going to have 3 hours to prep. And they're going to have a budget of $500. That doesn't seem like a lot when you got to cook a little sample for 200 people.
And they're going to have 30 minutes to shop at Whole Foods. Where else?
Where else? In the hybrid Toyota Highlanders.
Yes.
Woo-woo! Okay, so Team Gorilla.
Stephanie, Antonia, and Valerie.
Right.
And Valerie and Stephanie have actually worked together before.
Right.
So that's kind of cool for them.
Well, their menu is going to be a lamb, an edamame in lettuce cup, a banana bread, a crab salad on a celery root chip.
Yes.
And a black olive blini.
It's not Bellini.
It's blini.
You can have a little leeway saying you like blini.
Right.
But it's blini.
Well, that's going to have some mascarpone cheese on it. So, I thought their menu sounded really good, but they had a few problems with it. The crab salad on the celery root chip was soggy.
Yeah, because she put it on the chip too early. So.
Right. And she dressed her salad too early, so the salt it drew out the moisture in the salad, and it just was too wet.
And the blinis should have been made
to order
that day.
Right. Not ahead of time.
No.
So that was a little problem there. But they did, on one hand, love the banana bread.
They did.
Which was her grandma's recipe, I guess, or her mom's recipe.
That was Stephanie's, yeah.
Right. So Team Bear.
Dale, Nikki, and Spike.
Right. They made a venison loin with squash, a seared salmon, and stuffed mushrooms, and a cheese and honeycomb on bread. Well, let me tell you, Padma really liked the honeycomb.
She did.
And so did Puffy. They thought it was pretty good. The stuffed mushrooms, however, did not turn out so well.
This was a problem.
They look like burnt turds with fur.
And then Dale was trying to put lipstick on the pig.
Not perfume.
It's not perfume.
It's lipstick. And you can't polish a turd either.
No. Says Santino.
Yes.
So,
he didn't taste it, though, after he put the Parmesan or Romano cheese on there. Romano.
No.
Pecorino Romano cheese.
Yeah, Pecorino.
So, yeah, that cheese didn't really go good with the mushroom
None of them
ingredients.
tasted it.
No.
So...
Bad move.
Then they were like, all right, we're not serving it. But then...
They served it
Nikki
cold.
was giving it out to the judges. And it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah, it was pretty stupid. So, Team Lion.
Richard, Ryan, and Erik.
Right, they're going with a bison tartare, a beet salad with goat cheese foam,
salad.
a chicken satay, a prime rib with horseradish foam. I think they were all pretty good.
Yeah. I'm
Nothing outstanding.
Weirded out by that goat cheese foam, though.
Yeah. Nothing outstanding there, but nothing that sucked either. So they were pretty regular. Then it comes down to Team Penguin.
Jen, Andrew, and Lisa.
They had a Thai shrimp and crab salad, a roasted zucchini, a squid ceviche, and a yuzu and mint glacier.
Oh, that was Andrew's idea, the glacier.
Right, that was really taking a risk out there. It was kind of like a Jell-O mold.
Yeah. They were just afraid it was going to be like liquid,
melty.
But he figured it out, and it was pretty popular.
Yeah, so that was pretty popular, and also the ceviche was very popular. They loved the seared squid, which was also Andrew's creation.
Yes.
So, Team Vulture.
Mark, Manuel, and Zoe.
They had a braised chicken and tostada chip, Moroccan lamb meatball, God, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And an anchovy on quinoa croquette.
Oh.
That seemed to be a big standout favorite for
Mark
everybody.
with his weird foods.
So everybody knows that quinoa is a grain, so he made a little croquette with it and put it in the anchovy.
I think.
Anyway,
that's what it looked like.
People tend not to like anchovies because they're very salty.
Smelly.
Yeah, salty and strong flavored.
But it was a huge hit.
He made a believer out of people for the anchovies.
Yep.
Good for you, Mark.
So it's time for Judge's Table. It's Padma, Wylie, Puffy.
Puffy's back.
Gail. Yeah. And Tom.
Right. Wylie Dufresne. Okay, so they really wanted to see the Vultures and the Penguins. Send them in.
Don't send them in together. It could be dangerous.
Well, they're the top kids, if you haven't figured it out. They really, really liked Andrew's squid ceviche.
Yeah, it was pretty much down to Mark and Andrew.
Right. So, it's been a good week for Mark because
he won the Quickfire.
He was at the bottom last week.
Yeah.
So, you know, one day you're on the bottom, the next day you're back on top.
But, in the end, Andrew won with his glacier and the squid ceviche. Right.
Congratulations, Andrew. You win nothing. You know, what happened to the MacBook 17-inch, Power Book last time?
It's too early for that.
I guess. So the bottom. Send in the bottom. the gorilla team and the bear team.
Monkey-rillas.
Right. Which means that the team lion is neither here nor there.
You're in the middle.
That's right. Well, they had real issues with the mushrooms, you know, the burnt turds, and the blini and crab salad.
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, the blini were not only done at the wrong time, they just didn't work.
They weren't that good.
No.
So, Valerie, pack knives and go.
Pack it and go, baby. Too bad, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of rooting for her because she was the home girl from Chicago. So next time, it looks like it's going to be a block party on Top Chef.
Whoa!
I guess that's a popular thing to do in Chicago. We certainly don't do it all that much in New York.
No.
Because we don't want to deal with anybody. Okay, kids, so let's check into the block party next week. Till then, much love.